Hey everybody, welcome to the Good Morning from the Chicken Coop podcast. My name is Kim Johnson and I am a master mindset coach, creative strategist, and also happen to be a farmer. This is my chicken coop and I come out here every day to record a podcast, to teach distinctions, possibilities, new ways of thinking, and just bring some joy into the world. So welcome to the coop and let's start your day off in a fantastic way. Hey everybody, good morning from the chicken coop. So I'm sure many of you know, I've talked about this before, that I follow the Eagles in Big Bear, Jackie and Shadow, and I've been following them for a couple years, and that there has been a lot going on with Jackie being sick, and she was grounded. They was found in the water. She couldn't take off. Someone had seen her getting into a fight with some subadult eagles, and then she couldn't fly, and she was rescued and taken into a facility where she could be evaluated. Then they realized she was really sick, so they took her to Ojai to a specialized raptor center so that she could be looked at and cared for. And very sad news is that she passed away. And this was hard, and I will admit that I was bawling about it. I could not believe that she was gone. You feel like you get to know them. And the reason that this is such a big thing is that we follow them on their nest cams. So I've watched her sit covered in snow with nothing but her head sticking out so that she could sit on her eggs and she wouldn't leave, and she wouldn't switch out with her mate, Shadow. She just would not have it. She sat right there on her eggs to protect them, and it was a moment of conviction. I have to say, she was so convicted to her outcome. And anyone would have given the grace of saying, hey, listen, it was a horrible storm. It was whatever it was. If she got up and walked away, so be it. But she didn't. And she hatched out babies that year. And watching her was an inspiration regularly. Losing her is a tearjerker. Can't believe I'm already choked up talking about it. And it's moved so many people. So why am I bringing this up? Because the experience was not just about the eagle. The experience is how many people came together, all of us watching them regularly. And then when she got injured and she got taken in and everybody started praying for her and hoping for her, there was a thing going on behind the scenes where Big Bear, this piece of property where their nest was leased out, and they had to pay the developer $10.5 million by July 31st if they wanted to save it and not develop that area. And that was the mission of a woman named Sandy, who also passed away this year. And Sandy was the one that had been instrumental in setting up the cameras all those years ago. She had been an advocate for these eagles. All, not just Jackie and Shadow, but all these other eagles, and it was quite the endeavor. Well, when Sandy passed away, they started I think maybe they started it a little bit before that, but they had a GoFundMe to raise the money, and it started to take off. And then when Jackie got sick, it really started to take off. And then they got to we're getting closer and closer to the deadline, and believe it or not, one of the co-founders of OpenAI stepped up, and him and his wife paid the balance, $5.5 million. They paid it so that the eagles would be protected and that their land would be protected. And it was just an overwhelming move on their part of generosity, and without even hesitation. It was like, we follow them, we see what's happening, we know we need to step in, and we did it. And everybody who made small contributions, as much as the big contributions, everybody was pouring together trying to do it. But that one big hand that stepped in, because there are so many of them out there that can do this, he chose to do something amazing, or they chose to do something amazing, and it was thrilling to watch, and it was exciting. And then it was all taken care of, and Jackie was still in the hospital, and we were all praying for her, and then she passed away. And now the amazing thing from all of this is that the Friends of Big Bear that have set the cameras up originally, as well as the Ojai Raptor Center and everything else, is getting flooded with love letters and thank yous and donations and good stuff, like the humanity is coming out everywhere. And that's the point. So in Jackie's small eagle life, which someone may think is insignificant, she moved so many people to action, to tears like myself. She created a force. Now, hopefully that force sticks around and does more and more and more. And everybody can't wait to see, if her mate sticks around, if Shadow stays and he picks another eagle to mate with. Hopefully mating season isn't until the fall, and we're all hopeful that he will, but he has not left the area and he is still there, and he's been seen with another eagle, not mating or anything, but he's just like allowing this other eagle into the area as if he already knows something. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because when you think something can have an impact, forget it. It can have a huge impact. Never, ever doubt those small things. And I feel that way about everything here on the farm. Like, when I lost my chicken Dottie, it changed everything in my world because she was such a big part of it. So all those small things, they add up. All those generosities, they add up. Remember them. And remember this, because that one eagle who was just here living her eagle life moved millions of people to action and did it without words, my friends. So I hope you have a blessed day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.